In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an out-of-office flow to turn on and off other flows. To do this, I'll be creating a scheduled flow that checks my out-of-office status. If I'm listed as out of office, the flow will automatically turn on a flow I have specified. Hey everyone, it's Joe from Filthy Casual Tech, a great place to find tech news, reviews, and tutorials. If you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button, and all the links we reference in this video can be found in the description below. And with that said, let's jump into it.
All right, to get started, we're first going to pull up a web browser and go to flow.microsoft.com. Once you're logged in, we're going to want to create a new flow. So we'll click create. All right, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting by creating a scheduled flow. And with this scheduled flow, we're going to have it check my out of office status every morning at 8 a.m. And if I am listed as out of office, then it will turn on another flow that I specify. So to get started here, I'll go ahead and click on Schedule Flow. And I will go ahead and name the flow. I'll name it Out of Office. You can name it whatever you want. And I'm going to have this flow start tomorrow. And I'll have it run at 8 a.m. in my case. I want this to run every morning. And I want it to automatically check my out of office status. So I'll change this today. I'll have it repeat every one day. I'll hit create. Awesome. I can expand it. Runs every day. Perfect. Now what we're going to want to do from here, we're going to have it get mail tips from a mailbox, and it'll be version 2. Get mail tips from a mailbox v2. Click on that. And it's going to ask for an email address. In this case, I'm going to type my email address. Awesome. There it is. And from here, I'm going to go ahead and I need to actually create a variable. With this variable, I actually need to gather some data. So I'm going to initialize the variable. So I'll create a new step, and then I'll start typing in initialize variable. Perfect. In this case, I'm going to label my variable var string, and this is going to be a string, so I will change this drop down to string. All right, and from here, I'm going to do an apply to each. So I'll create a new step, and I'll type in apply to each. I'll click on that, and I'm going to choose value. Over here, value. Perfect. And within this apply to each, I'm going to be appending a string variable. So I'll append a string variable. Perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and label this. And this is going to append to var string, which is already there. And what I'll do is I'll choose the automatic replies message here. As such, it's automatically in the list because we actually got this from the mail tips data above. So, and after this, we're actually going to add a condition within the apply to each. So I'll choose a condition. And I'll choose var string, and I'm going to do a contains div. And essentially what this does is it's gathering the data from the get mail tips, and if it sees a div in the value that it gets from this, then that means that there's actually an out of office message there. Essentially, it actually uses a div. Anytime you have an out of office message that's using an HTML div tag, every single time, if the out of office message is disabled, it will not be present. So this is really just a way to trigger the condition if it's actually there. So from here, we're going to work on our yes and no columns in our conditional statement. So under if yes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the flow. Let's scroll down a bit. So this will be turn on flow. And then I need to select the environment that the flow will be running in. And I've noticed that this happens occasionally. This is a little bit of a bug. I actually worked with Microsoft on this. I opened up a ticket regarding the issue. This is usually tied to an authentication issue with your flow. If you actually click on the ellipsis here, and then you can see here I actually have a couple of connections to the same account. All right. Okay, and what now that I selected the other connection here, I will choose the environment, and then I will choose the flow that I want to turn on or off. In this case, my flow is called Save Office. So let's say anytime I'm out of the office, I want it to automatically save all of my Office attachments. Office attachments that come through via email to OneDrive. This could be doing that, for instance. I'm sure there are lots of scenarios where this could be useful. And similarly, with the if no condition, I'm going to have it turn off the same flow. So I'll do turn off flow. I'll scroll through the list and look for turn off flow here. And similarly, you'll notice the same error again. I'll just go ahead and choose the other account. I'll choose the flow, save office. So now they should be listed as the same. So if it finds a div tag, it turns on this flow. If it does not find a div tag, it automatically turns off this flow. All right, from here, I need to click on save. Perfect. Now, what we want to do, I'm actually going to go to office.com and I'll pull out my admin center. And I'm going to make sure that the out of office message is turned on my account. So I'll search for my account and I'll go to mail. You can see here the automatic replies are turned on. So if I go back to the flow, I'm going to run the flow. So I'll click on run, then run flow. Done. See it's running here. You can see that it succeeded. If I go back to my flows, you'll see that there is a save office here. And you can see that it is actually turned on as such. And conversely, if I actually go back to my accounts and I turn off out of office replies, hit save. There we go. I'll go back to my flow and I'll run the out of office flow. Run. Done. If I do a refresh here, the save office flow should be turned off. And there it goes. And there you have it. That's a quick and dirty way to turn on and off flows. My hopes are in the future, Microsoft gives us the opportunity to leverage this to maybe set up our own out-of-office message for one-to-one Teams messages. That is not currently an option. I hope that Microsoft is working on it currently. That would be great. I do see other applications, however, where, for instance, if someone mentions you in a channel, I believe I could have them have it automatically reply with that out-of-office message. So that is one scenario that we could do today. Well, I hope you found this helpful. If you like this video, please smash the like button and leave a comment below. Also, if you or your business need assistance with Power Apps or the Power Platform in general, my contact information is in the description. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.